Hi, this is Dre Passer. As promised in my blog, I went to see Suburbicon. I went to, I had the times wrong, so I had to see it a little later than I thought I would, but I did see it. Suburbicon is a movie directed by George Clooney. It's written by the Coen brothers, Joe and Ethan Coen, but also I think Grant Heslov and George Clooney contributed to the script. And this was I think, based on an old script that Joel Coen and Ethan Coen had written. And it's basically the story basically about, I think it takes place in like 1950s middle America, just the way people dress and all that stuff, and the phones and all that stuff. I don't think they actually come out and say, but it's probably 1950s Americana. Okay, where you have Matt Damon, he lives with his wife Julianne, played by Julianne Moore, who's been in an accident. She's in a wheelchair, and she lives with her sister who's visiting, and they live with their young son. Okay, and one day they're the victim of a home invasion. And like I said, if you've seen the trailer, this is not a spoiler. Basically, Matt Damon's character owes money to the mob, and basically they come in and and home invade and wind up killing the wife. And the sister, after the funeral and everything, she stays around. And of course, these criminals still want to collect their money from Matt Damon's character. And this movie is supposed to be like a dark satire, and it would have worked, I think, better if it was like that. But they also have a side plot going on at the same time, a side plot that really detracts from the main focus of the Matt Damon part of the movie, and the Julianne Moore and their son. I don't know why they put it in this movie, because they put in another side plot, which I don't want to spoil because that wasn't in the trailer. So they put in this side plot that's going on at the same time. Matt Damon's dealing with these mobsters and stuff, and his son is being terrorized, and of course he's dealing with Matt Damon is dealing with the mobsters and his son, and he also has his sister-in-law there, and he has to deal with deal with these mobsters and stuff, and the police, of course, investigating this home invasion. So he has that to deal with as well. And I think if they would have focused strictly on that, it would have been a better movie. They have this side plot going on at the same time, which really kind of takes away from the movie. And Matt Damon's character doesn't even really get involved in the side plot really at all. Okay, so it really kind of detracts. It's like, why you put this in the movie? It's like, I don't know why they even put that side plot in the movie. What was the purpose of that? Okay, and it just kind of detracts from the rest of the movie. Okay, and anyway, they don't really let you know how Matt Damon came to this. It's just, when it comes on, they just throw you right in the middle of his plot with the mobsters, coming to basically, extort him and stuff, and collect what they owe. And again, I think it would have been better served if this movie was if it strictly concentrated on that instead of that side plot. It would have been a better movie, because Matt Damon's character, him and Julianne Moore, who basically is, I think they're good acting wise in this. It's just that they're not. You don't really care, because this other side plot is going on, which is like right across the street from them, which really detracts from the movie. It really just ridiculous that they put this side plot in it. I think it would work, and I think Joel and Ethan. You can see where Joel and Ethan Coen came in on their end of the script. But then again, George Clooney and I think Grant Heslov is supposed to be the other writer. They get extra credit as well. I guess I don't know if they put in the side plot, but their side plot didn't need to be in this movie. It'd have worked better as a dark black comedy if they would have just concentrated on Matt Damon basically having to deal with the mob. And that's what I thought going in. If you see the trailer, I thought that was what the focus of the movie was going to be. Matt Damon having to deal with these mobsters and stuff, comedically trying to hide it and stuff at the same time, while trying to protect his son and protect his family, and he has to deal with these mobsters that in the middle of suburbia. Okay, but no, they have this side plot that totally distracts from the main focus, and and let's face, and Matt Damon's character, I think he does the best he could with the script, but the script is weak because you really don't get into his motivations and stuff. You don't really get into. I mean, they try to at certain points, but you know, when it comes down to it, his character is not that likable. Okay, I mean, it just is. Even though you think he's going through this thing, his character is not that likable. Okay, I think Julianne Moore does her usual best. She's really good as she's trying to be the supportive sister-in-law and stuff, and I think she's good. But again, and also, excuse me, Oscar Isaac is in it. He has sort of like a cameo in this movie, and he's actually really good, which really makes you wonder if they would have really focused on the one element. If it would have been a better movie to me. It's just that subplot just really like it belonged in another movie, and I don't know why they included it in it because it made no sense to me. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to give Suburbicon. Reluctantly, I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. I'm going to 6.5. I'm just going to give it a 6.5. It really could have been a better movie if they would have focused on the one plot and made it the dark black comedy that it looks like in the trailer, but they didn't do that. They unfortunately had a side plot going on, and it just ruined it to me. Anyway, let me know what you think of Suburbicon. If you've seen it, what do you think of it? Feel free to leave comments down below. And if you like this review, please hit the subscribe button down below. I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram in the description box, as well as my main channel, Trey Pastor. My other channel, Paul's Views and Things. Please check that out as well. And again, 6.5 for me for Suburbicon. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.